Hello and welcome to another Nikke video. I'll be discussing the Synchro device and how many slots you may actually need. Please leave a like and a sub, and I hope you enjoy the video. I'm just going to talk really quickly about how it works. Pretty much, you put your highest limit broken Nikkes in the Synchro device, with the final goal being 5 max limit broken Nikkes. You start out with 5, and as you level up the Tactical Academy, you get 15 more for a total of 20. Once you get the Nikkes to level 200, the top row becomes locked and cannot be removed. You are free to remove any other Nikkes for free, but cost gems if you want to speed up the lockout timer. It costs 500 gems if you want to get more slots. Now, you don't need to put every single Nikke on the Synchro device, since not all Nikkes are useful. Everyone has their own method on how to set up their own Synchro device, but here are a few thoughts that can help you design your own if you're having trouble. So there are 5 game modes you will want to keep in mind while designing: Campaign, Solo Raid, Union Raid, PvP, and Towers. Some Nikkes overlap with other game modes, and that will reduce the amount of slots you need. The Campaign team is usually your main team, and depending on what Nikkes you have, you will use them till you get better top tier Nikkes. Solo Raid and Union Raid always have different raptures with different codes that will sway who gets to stay and who goes. And lastly, for PvP, some Nikkes that don't have much use will sometimes shine in this game mode. For example, if you were to fill the slots for every game mode and not have any other Nikkes overlap, it would be 5 for Campaign, 25 for Solo Raid, 15 for Union Raid, 15 for PvP, 25 for Towers, so total would be 85 Nikkes. As of this video, there are 97 Nikkes total in the game, counting Rs, SRs, and SSRs. Now this number is obviously not realistic and practical once we start getting into the details, and you will see why. Alright, so let's look at this information here. It's all in Korean, but it's pretty self-explanatory. The data is for the Solo Raid, the Train. Someone compiled the top 50 rankings and looked at every single commander's team. Anyways, sorry for it being so blurry, but this is the only quality I found. Let me go ahead and zoom in here. The first column is going to show the Nikke icon, the second is the name, the third is the number of appearances, and the fourth is the percentage. Now I'm going to quickly go down the list and I'll show a compact version of this in just a second. Pause if you want to see this information. Alright, so now this is going to be broken down. Let me zoom out a little bit here to show everything. There we go. Alright, so here it is broken down by burst number. The number beneath the icon is the number of times they appear on the team. 50 is being the max. So the total numbers of Nikke that appear is, on the first row it's going to be 14th. On the second row is another 14. On the last row it's 18. So on this list it's a total of 46 Nikkes. Using only this data, we will further narrow down how many Synchro slots we actually need. Seeing how there are plenty of Nikkes, you can make more than 6+ teams very easily. Let me scroll down and we could break it down per manufacturer. You only need 5 Nikkes per manufacturer to complete their tower, and we have plenty of Nikkes to work with. So with all this information, the answer to this question, how many Nikkes do we really need for the Synchro device, is going to be 25 at the bare minimum because of Solo Raid, where to get the highest score possible, you will need 5 teams of Nikkes at 25 total Nikkes. But realistically, you're going to be getting more slots because of the problem with the first row. So depending on who you MLB, some will be more useful than others. My first row has some really good Nikkes that are useful in any game mode, such as Leader or Modernia. There is also Maxwell and Rupee, with Yan bringing her thighs as backup. And like I stated earlier, they cannot be removed once you hit level 200. Honestly, you can probably get it done with 30 no problem.
Hey boy, but you got 46. Who you trying to fool?
I know, and I hate waiting, and I love trying other units. Hey, it could be worse. You could have Crow on your top 5. Alright, that's about it. Instead of thinking of it like you are wasting gems on slots, Think of it more like you are not wasting your gems on our units. Other than that, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'm Scrublord, and I'll see you next time.